Hello everyone, this is Rajan Pal, fourth year student of Department of Civil Engineering, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, University of Lucknow. My seminar presentation is on a topic named A Vital Role of Microbial Activities in Waste Management. These are my table of contents. It includes introduction to future scope and study. In this video, we are going to talk about role of microbial activities in waste management, different types of microorganisms available in waste management. What is the basic principle of microbial activities? Role of microorganism in environment related with case study, advantages and disadvantages, and conclusion. Or after that, future scope and studies. Introduction. Why we are going to focus more about waste management techniques? What is its necessity to manage solid waste? Why it is necessary? The first point is the global waste crisis poses significant challenges, including the depletion of natural resources, pollution of land and water bodies, greenhouse gas emission from landfills, and public health risk. Around the world, waste management practices vary widely based on factors such as economic development, urbanization, population density, and environmental impact. In these two photographs, we can differentiate what if when a waste is directly burned into the environment, what would be its impact on environment? When our generated waste is going to treat with microbial activities, what would be its impact on environment? In this forecasting curve, we can see waste generated in 2016 is given and estimated. And on the basis of these data, future forecasting is estimated that how much waste is going to be generated. For example, if we are going to talk about Middle East and North Africa country, the waste generated in 2006 in millions ton per year is 129, and it is forecasted for 2030 it is as 177, and in 2050 it is 255. The same approach obeys all countries like Latin America and Caribbean country, North America, South Asia, European and Central Asia, East Asia and Pacific. Now, this is category of waste generated in India. We can easily see about 66% waste can be easily biodegraded with the help of microbial activities. That's why we are focusing more about waste management technique with the help of microbial activities. Okay. A vital role of microbial activity in waste management. The first point is microorganism plays an essential role in environmental maintenance and improving human life. Waste management is a significant challenge and microorganism offer solutions. Microorganisms utilized in waste management include bacteria, fungi, algae, viruses, and protozoa. Microorganisms have various applications in municipal waste management, such as sewage and soil treatment, energy generation, oil slippage cleanup, wastewater purification, radioactive contamination, and remediation. In these two photographs, we can easily differentiate if a waste is directly burned in the environment and dumped in the sites, and when a waste is treated with the microbial activities. When the waste is collected first, after that it is treated with microbial activities, and after a well formed of compost is generated. It is act like a fertilizer. It can also give some sort of energy. Now we are going to talk about different types of microorganisms available and what is its role in waste management. First one is bacteria. What is bacteria? Basic biological units in aerobic waste treatment system. Obligate aerobes and facultative bacteria are typically present in aerobic waste treatment system. The growth of bacteria depends upon types of organic matter and waste quality of organic matter in the waste. It requires 10 to 12% nitrogen. This is a photograph of bacteria. Second one is fungi. Fungi is classified actually two types. First one is called mold and second one is called yeast. What is mold? It is used for breaking down complex organic compounds found in solid waste. And yeast is used for in the process like fermentation for waste treatment and bioethanol production. Some more point about fungi is it plays an important role in the stabilization of organic waste like the bacteria. Fungi grow well at a pH of 4 to 5, works at low oxygen level. Nitrogen requirement is also less. It is about 5 to 6%, but not works in normal condition. Third one is algae. Algae can be used in wastewater treatment to absorb nutrients from solid waste and help purify water. Third form of biological plants which play a part in the overall stabilization of organic waste. Algae primarily utilized in organic compounds found in waste including ammonia, carbon dioxide, phosphate, magnesium, potassium, iron, calcium sulfate, sodium and other ions to form topology. Fourth one is protozoa. Protozoa is basically in two types, silates and amoebas. What is silates? Often found in wastewater treatment system, they help break down organic matter in sludge. And second one is assist in the decomposition of solid waste particles. The protozoa are simplest animals found in the waste disposal system. The succession of protozoa offers a good index of stability of the biological waste treatment system, offers high purification efficiency that is 25 to 95%. In conclusion, we can conclude these microorganisms have diverse metabolic capabilities, making them valuable in the biological treatment of solid waste. They can help reduce the volume and toxic of water, toxicity of water, generate useful byproducts, for example, biogas from anaerobic digestion, and contribute to a more sustainable waste management approach. Well, if we are going to treat our generated waste with the help of microbial activities, what is the basic principle of microbial activities? If here in this curve, the growth of microorganism and time are given, and as well food concentration and time, the growth of microbial activities and food concentration curve is actually plotted. We can see in the graph in initial phase when our microorganism is just try to start in lag try to growth itself in lag phase, the concentration is very high. That's why high F by M ratio. It means in this lag phase, of the efficiency to treat the waste would be less because high F by M ratio. After some times, the growth of microorganism is increasing and it reaches to ideal phase. And after some times, it reaches to death phase. We can see this is the graph of this is line growth of microorganism, and this one is food concentration curve. When when the number of microorganisms are increasing, after some time it is decreasing. After some time we can see food concentration is easily decreasing. Hence, we can conclude if number of microorganisms increasing, how rapidly that is waste in the form of organic matter, waste in the form of organic matter is decreasing because organic matter is the food of microorganism. In this video, we can see the waste is coming from the wastewater is coming from the source, and these different types of microorganism is eating organic waste and oxidizing. After sometimes it will go through death phase and they will produce methane gas. It is form of energy and it will convert in energy. This is the basic principle of microbial activities we can see in this video. And second principle of microbial activity is that the growth of these microorganisms within an industrial waste disposal system depends upon factors such as chemical composition of the waste, environmental condition within the system, and the biological characteristics of the microorganism themselves. There is a curve given different phases of microorganism growth. First one is called lag phase. In this growth of microorganism is after this log phase, after that stationary phase and dead phase. The energy production which generally occur in this phase. Some factors affecting the growth of microorganism is pH value, water activity, oxidation and reduction potential, nutrient content, and temperature, relative humidity, gases in the environment. Why municipal solid waste management by microbial activities? The global data on waste category as given. We can see in this photograph, in these pictures, more than 50% waste can be managed with the help of microbial activities because they can easily decompose in the form of compost or in the form of in the form of source energy, and this will also lead to the concept of integrated solid waste management, that is waste to energy concept. That's why we are going to study about microbial activities in waste management. These are this is my first case studies. Name of the project is Waste Management in Indore by Microbial Activities Authority. It is done actually in the Indore Municipal Corporation. Place Indore. Cost of project is 180 crores. Process The process is followed as aerobic decomposition of solid waste. Waste collected per day is 1000 metric tons. Compost generated 200 tons per day. Energy generated per day 15 megawatt. Conclusion: 95% waste recovery. In this case study, we can conclude if we have 1000 metric tons waste is per day and it is actually after treatment, it gives us about 200 tpt compost, and we can generate revenue from compost, and also we can generate revenue from electric actually from 15 megawatt as well. So this project helps to manage the solid waste, and as well this is the also form of uh, revenue actually. Next case study is name of the project is role of microbes in microbial consortium in in situ management of paddy stable. Actually this is actually research work, and this is proposed by Ratna Jain, Lopa Patnaik, Sushant Kumar Padi and Satyanarayan Naik. The research was done in Delhi, but the waste was collected from the Punjab region. They concluded their result in the following table. Name agriculture waste management by microbial activities. This research scholar categorized agricultural waste in the form of wheat straw, rice straw, corn silage, and corn straw, and following. They treated this type of waste with other types of microorganism, like wheat straw is treated with polyphorus bromales, microbial consortium TC5, microbial consortium, and they concluded their result like 52% higher methane yield when they treated the waste with this bacteria. 36.6% higher methane yield when they treated the waste with the help of this bacteria. Higher methane yield means if we have 10 kg of waste and it consists 1 kg of organic matter. It means if we treated this waste with the help of microbial activities, 5 to 100 grams of methane gas will produce by weight. When they treated this type of waste with the help of this type of bacteria, the result is like 120% higher methane yield. Second one is 78.3% higher methane yield, 26% higher biogas production, 82.6% higher methane yield. And all the result was calculated as following. This type of waste is actually treated with different types of bacteria, and the result is following. Other case studies: anaerobic digestion of biodegradable solid waste. First point is SPRE biogas plant in Anand, India, converting vegetable market waste into biogas and compost. Plant commissioning was established in 2004, but until now the plant is operating under its design company capacity. In the place of about 75 meter cube of biogas expected from this plant operating at its full capacity, and only 30 meter cube of biogas per day were generated while operating the plant. This plant had no difficulty to convert the semi-decomposed solid residue of acid reactor into good quality of compost in within 5 to 4 weeks. The biogas was used to operate a 5 kilowatt generating set to provide power for plant operating and lights at the site. Other case studies: wastewater treatment and bioelectricity generation by microbial fuel cell. This is also a research work actually, and this research work is proposed by Ali Nawaz and Guns from University of Dublin, Ireland. They use these different types of microorganism named as protobacteria, arbibacteria, and acidobacteria, and the following. Energy production and wastewater treatment by MFCs. This is the actually general working principle of MFC. The general working principle of MFC is waste. We can see the wastewater comes from this, and it will be it will go into the inward chamber, and here oxidation of organic matter will taking place. In the in the case of in this case, electron and H plus ion will generate, and electron will go through anode, and it will go towards anode, and by this phenomena the electricity will generate. We can see here the generation of electricity. In this in this whole setup, a membrane plate was also installed, and it will pass the water which is free from organic matter, and we can see the treated water is comes from outlet, and this is the treated water. So these research scholars shared the result, and the result was following. They categorized type of wastewater, and they calculated COD removal efficiency, power density in milliwatt per meter square. When water from fermentation process with different end products were treated with microbial activities and microbial fuel cells, the COD removal efficiency was 80 to 90%, and power density is 62 to 835 milliwatt per meter square. Wastewater rich in carbohydrates with acetate and butyrate as main elements. The COD removal efficiency is found to be 98%, and the power density is calculated at 305 to 506. And we can see all result is calculated as following. This is also a result, and we can see simple waste treatment. Simple waste water is treated, and the COD removal efficiency is 77%, and power density is 501.1 milliwatt per meter square. We can treat industrial wastewater as well, and the COD removal efficiency was estimated as 84%, and electricity generation was calculated as 432 milliwatt per meter square. Next case study is biological degradation of plastics under aerobic conditions. We can actually treat the plastic waste with the help of microbial activity. This is also a research work actually. The research work was done at the place at Department of Biosystem Engineering, University of Manitoba, Winnipeg, MB, Canada. The research author are Nisha Mohanan from India and David B. Levin from Canada. They use Bacillus subtilis, Pseudomonas subtilis, white rat fungi, Bacillus, Bacillus flexus, and the table was calculated that they shared their result. They categorized types of plastic waste in the form of polystyrene, polypropylene, and polyvinyl chloride. When polystyrene is treated with this type of microorganism, they, the result is calculated as degradation efficiency, and it is greater than 10% weight loss. When polystyrene is treated with Bacillus subtilis, the result is 23.7% weight loss. When they treated this type of bacteria and kept it 28 days incubation at 30 degrees Celsius in MSM, the result is 99% degradation rate. When polypropylene is treated with this type of bacteria, this type of bacteria, this type of bacteria at 150 days incubation at neutral pH of 30 degrees Celsius, 40 days incubation at 30 degrees Celsius at 150 RPM, the weight loss is 60% and 12%. When polyvinyl chloride plastic waste is treated with white rod fungi and this type of bacteria, and they kept the waste for 30 days incubation at 30 degrees Celsius and 90 days incubation at 30 degrees Celsius at 150 RPM, the result is 1204% weight loss and 19% weight reduced after 30 days. This is the last case study. Bioremediation of petroleum hydrocarbon contaminated soil. The first point is laboratory and field pilot study were carried out on the bioremediation of soil contaminated with petroleum hydrocarbons in the Barhola oil fields, Assam in India. The, Mr. B.K. Gogoi used microbial consortia In the bioremediation process, the field tests re- reported, and this is the field test revealed that up to 75% of the hydrocarbon contaminants were degraded within a year, indicating the feasibility of developing a biomedicine protocol. Well, after case studies, we can easily conclude what would be advantage of microbial activities and what would be disadvantage of microbial activities. Advantages is are following. First one is biodegradation of solid waste. Municipal solid waste management. We can easily treat the sewage biomass energy production. Obviously, we studied reduced landfill usage, methane production, composting, pollution remediation, odor control, cost system effective. Obviously, the microbial treatment of solid waste management leads to sustainability and reduced environmental impact. The disadvantages are following. Legit production, when we are not taking about proper parameter of municipal solid waste management with the help of microbial activities, leachate production will take place, and it will percolate in the soil and go to the underground water, and it will pollute the groundwater. So the major concern about leachate production will also concern point. Maintenance and monitoring requirements, variability in performances, health risks to workers, odor and aesthetic issue. Obviously, a pungent smell will come after microbial treatment of solid waste. So it will be also a disadvantage, or sometimes incomplete decomposition of solid waste. It will also a disadvantage of microbial activities. In conclusion, we can see the treatment of solid waste management is sustainable in nature, environment friendly. It will detoxify harmful substances and reduce waste value, generate valuable byproducts like biogas, organic fertilizer, clean water, and energy production, reduce greenhouse gas emission, conserve natural resources, and move closer to more sustainable and circular economy. From traditional composting and sewage treatment to cutting edge bioremediation and anaerobic digestion of techniques, microorganisms are at the forefront of waste management efforts. Future scope and studies. Ongoing research is focused on the developing more efficient and robust microbial process for waste conservation. This includes optimizing microbial strengths and bioreactor designs to enhance waste decomposition and resource recovery. Some others bioconversion techniques can be developed, and like bioplastic production, soil treatment, stabilization of soil with the help of microbial activities, also a part of research topics. And next, thank you.